awesome that I'm going to pair.
Woo! You guys, these are just amazing recipes, and I thank you so much for coming on. So I'm filling in for Ken, who wasn't able to make it, and so my recipe again is bourbon. I've been a bourbon fan for a very long time. As a matter of fact, I have a little segment on my YouTube with Basil Hayden, with Adam, who's a senior ambassador for them, and Britton Welsh. We did some pairings with that, with some of the basil. I love the small batch bourbons. So I'm going to do a Knob Creek version of an old fashioned. And I like to have a little bit of orange in it. I just, you know, muddling is nice, and I will do that. But what I like to do also is I like to tear the rind, the orange peel, because that gives a little bit more of the orange flavor in there. And then a couple cherries in here. And some people use them for decoration. I like the flavor of them. And then I kind of muddle them together so we get a little bit of a smash and flavor mixing in there. And then, of course, you know, we need a little bit of bitters. So, you know, I like to have just, you know, pretty much just a little hint of flavor with the standard regular bitter. And then there's an orange bitter that, again, I think accents a little bit of the flavor there. And that's about as far as I go from that point. Now, this is a smoked maple. So Knob Creek has come out with a smoked maple. But if you drink it straight, it's a little too sugary for me. It's got a little bit too much. So I'm only going to put a little, I'm going to put about a half a jigger of smoked maple in there, and then finish it off with the regular Knob Creek. And then this is kind of like, you know, the decision that you make on how much you should have in there. And one jigger's nice, but, you know, a little bit more makes it a little bit more fun. So that's it. And then, of course, add a little bit of ice. And I'm going to go from there. I shake it because I like to have a little bit more of the flavors mixed together. And that's my Manhattan, or my old fashioned, with some ice cubes spilled all over. But that's par for me. And for cheese pairing, I have the Hooks cheese. This is his triple play extra innings. Sheep, cow's milk, and goat's milk in an extra aged cheese that is one of my favorites. And y'all know how much I love Effie's. So an Effie's oat cracker, and then a little tribute to the Pacific Northwest with a little bit of girl meets dirt, and that preserve that is pear preserved together. And these all together, yum, just a great flavor, great little snack to start through, and that's what I got.
Hey, Michael, what flavor Effie's did you use for this pairing?
This is the pink peppercorn and pear, heritage pear, and
for that, but for the Effie's cracker.
Oh, it's the oat.
Oh, the oat. Okay.
Yeah,
that's nice with the girl meets dirt.
The oat's one of my favorites. I really like it because it's got some sweetness in it. You know, pecan is always nice to have that nuttiness, but the oat is just, I think, a little more less. It has less sweetness, and it really brings out more of the butter and the cheese and that. So that's right. You know, so everybody, thank you so much for coming in and playing and mixing and bringing your cheeses. Cheers.
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 So you're going to be able to find these recipes and, of course, the others that are coming up on michaellandischeese.com. There's a whole section that says recipes, and then it says cocktails, and each one is listed out with all the information that they have provided for me. And of course, this will be on my YouTube channel, Michael Landis Cheese, and it'll be broken out so everybody will be able to mix for the holidays and have a little bit of fun with that. So everybody, thank you so much. This was so much fun. I love all the recipes, and I can't wait to start making them on my own.